Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Berseria with uexuv games. On the last episode, we went fishing for a therion. Unfortunately, we did not catch a therion, but we did gain some friendship along the way, and a pot, I guess. Anyway, in this episode here today, we are apparently going to go and talk to the party, but before we do that, we need to look at our expedition.
Our scout ship has returned!
Nice.
All right, now it's up to you.
Okay, we got some skills and stuff. That's good. Looks like we've got everything from there. And I believe I've looked at everything, so we might as well head on to our next area, which is the Force Islands, a kingdom governed by two races. One spans these islands. The kingdom is gone, but a tragic tale of romance between a queen and a knight of different races is still told today. Interesting.
Scout ship departing.
There we go. Okay, so we just got to wait for that to come back. Alright, let's go talk to Benwick, because he's got something to say apparently. Sorry, but we're not ready to sail yet. Give us just a bit more time. Alright, Benwick. We will do as you say. Hi, Grim. She must be missing the sun and the sea. Oh dear. Feel a bit bad for tearing her away from her holiday. However, we did kind of need her. Hi! Ugh, my emergency stock of spirits is all but dry. Who's the primary suspect? Hard to say when we're all pirates. Yeah, that's true. I would not doubt that any of you would go and steal someone's liquor. Okay, we have lots of people to talk to in here, so let's go talk to Prince Percival first, because he's all the way up there, and we'll just work back from there. Hi, how you doing? I saw the jug you fished up. It's assertive but not ostentatious, and its luxurious curves are subtly seductive. A fine piece. You and Eisen would get on well, Prince Percival. Well, maybe not entirely well, but like, I think you'd get on pretty well. At least when talking about pots. That's abandoned, there we go. Eleanor, how you doing?
What else do they have in common?
What are you up to?
I'm compiling everything we know about Earth Pulse points, starting with what the ones in Ward Forest and Palamedes have in common. I'll compare those points with the ones that didn't have any therions. Then, I'll factor in everything I currently know about the Abbey's deployments. Once that's done, I'll match all that information against what we know about the locations Laphicet was able to sense. When that's completed, we should be able to tell which locations are more likely to house a therion.
You're really going all out, aren't you?
Must you sound so incredulous? If you're going to do something, then give it your all. There is no other way to live.
Right. I'm counting on you then.
I'm not doing this for you. This is for me and for Laphicet. Do you even understand why that boy's trying so hard?
Yeah, I do.
If you understand, then you need to show that you do. I can't emphasize the importance of that enough. Alright, Eleanor, we will... Well, I say we'll listen to what you have to say, but it's Velvet we're talking about. Hi.
Laphicet! I spy! I can't, Kamawana. I've got stuff to...
I spy with my little eye. Something that starts with V.
Okay, I'll try. Is it... Velvet?
No fair. How'd you do it so fast?
Wait, Kamawana, I'm sorry. You don't have to cry.
Poor Fee.
See, this is why you have to let the person think they're winning if it's a kid, okay? I know you're more mature than her, but come on, Laphicet. Oh dear. Girls can be hard to understand sometimes. If you say so. Alright, Kamawana, what do you have to say? This is gonna sound terrible, I'm sorry.
That Laphicet is just plain mean! Who raised him anyway?
You know boys, when they're around a lady, they can turn into right old meanies at times.
Oh, you're so wise and mature, Prince Percival. I really admire you.
You do? It's just something I read in a novel, actually.
Maybe admire was too strong a word?
Oh, hey, Velvet. You don't mind if I give Kudogane that orichalcum you fished up, do you?
Doesn't matter to me. But do you really think you can make a weapon with that?
I don't know. What does the expert think?
Conventionally, no, it's impossible. But when has convention ever stopped a demon?
I won't argue that.
We're dealing with the hardest metal in existence. But I'm ready to cast aside all doubt, to focus everything on forging my greatest creation.
If anybody can do it, it's you. Good luck, Kurogane.
Yeah, best of luck. If you can make Rokuro stronger, you'll be helping me out too.
We consumed the Orichalcum block. I finally get a cat soul. Hi. With Kurogane's Orichalcum Stormquell, Shigure is sure to fall next time we cross swords. I'm counting on you to take care of that then, Rokuro. Right, hi, how are you doing over here? Let's talk to Bienfu first. Get out of the way. Hi.
You can give me a nickname if you want.
No, we're not giving you a nickname. Hi.
Have you been practicing your dove impression, Velvet?
What? No.
Now, a performer in Magilou's menagerie has to be more diligent than that. What if we're stopped at a checkpoint and the guards ask you to perform a trick?
If that happens, I'll show them my trick where I devour an entire witch faster than the blink of an eye.
Oh, that would be a sight indeed. But seriously, if you ever want some magic tricks up your sleeve, let me know and I'll teach you some. Just 10,000 gold each.
That's a little bit out of my price range, Magilo, considering we have 86,000. Okay, we'd get 8 tricks, but we don't need any of them, so thanks but no thanks. Steady practice is the key. If you don't put in real effort, you'll never be the real McCoy. You have to perfect your art, be it juggling or vengeance. If you say so, Magilu. Right, hi Fee, what you got to say?
Hey, what do you say we track down another Therion?
Sure. From what I can tell, the next closest Earth pulse point is near the center of Midgand.
Midgand, huh? The capital's not far from there. I wonder how things are now that Griffin's gone, though.
Only one way to find out.
Maybe so, but Eisen's not here, you know.
You're right. I haven't seen him in a while. We should probably ask Benwick where he wandered off to.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's a letter here. On pretty cutesy stationery, too. Let's just have a quick look-see. As the cold turns bitter and the snow piles up on the mountains, I cannot help but think of you and hope you are in good cheer. As for myself, I am the same as ever, although I recently acquired a rare item that I shall be sending your...
It's rude to read other people's letters, you know.
Yeah, but how else are we supposed to find out whose it is?
Does it say who the sender is?
uzfmiwuw uexuv.
Who the hell is that?
Probably someone on this island, if I had to guess. Hey! Anybody lose a letter?
Do any of these folks look like the type to write a fancy letter?
Point taken.
It could be one of the pirates. Why don't we go to the docks and ask around?
Fine, just don't forget our mission.
But Velvet, our mission now is to find out who wrote the letter, obviously. Let's have a look and see what it says. A letter signed uzfmiwuw uexuv. Cute stationery, but whose is it? Well, apparently it belongs to an uzfmiwuw uexuv, which is way too fun to try and say for me to stop saying it, apparently. Let's go and find out where they are. Oh dear. Okay, so over there. Hi Eisen, how you doing?
No reply this time either?
But she's doing okay. I can say's that much.
That's good to hear. I can rest easy then.
Now's about getting that pot wrapped. I's got this new sunflower printer. How's that sound?
Yeah, that one's cute enough. Let's go with that.
Did he just say cute?
Help you with something?
Someone dropped this letter. Do you have any idea who it might...
You didn't read it, did you?
Wait, it's yours?
We didn't read it. Much.
You really didn't read it?
No, of course not.
Put this letter in with the package.
Who's got it? When you ship with the Turtles Express, rest assured your mail is in good hands.
If you're done here, we're ready to head out. Our destination is Midgand.
Yeah, I'm all set.
Was he sending a gift to someone? And with a letter, too.
Gotta be a lady friend, that's for sure.
You think? Either way, that letter was really polite. And did you see that penmanship?
Yeah, I didn't know old Reeps had it in him.
I can hear you two, you know.
Ah! Yikes. Better watch what we say from now on.
Yeah.
I love you, Eisen. He's so great. In fact, I'm gonna put him back on the
Don't blame me if this goes sour.
the leader thing. There we go.
If I'm in this 100%.
I've missed him. I love Eisen so much. He's great. Anyway, we have a skit here. A nickname for Magilu.
I noticed you've come up with your little name for the kid. You sure are the sentimental type, aren't you?
Oh? Calling him Fee doesn't cost me anything, and it's not like I gave it much thought.
That may be the case, but no one else has taken even that token effort. And in doing so, I wonder if maybe you were trying to encourage him to be his own being. After all, one requires a name before he can consider his own identity. Having been given a name, he realizes he is his own entity, separate from others, and a certain formless essence comes to life inside him. And you're the one who set that process in motion for the kid. Whether you intended to or not, you changed him from a puppet into a living being.
So what's your point?
I've been with you since the start of this journey, haven't I? Wouldn't kill you to give me a nickname, would it?
I've never really thought of us as being that close. And besides, you just forced your way into the group.
Come now! I know you've got a bigger heart than that! Surely you have it in you to give a nickname to a dear friend!
We're not dear friends. And even if we were, I'm not good at nicknames anyway.
Please, I'm begging you!
Okay then. Moggy.
Oh, come on, that's so obvious! Can't you put some heart into it for your dear friend?
Fine. Lou.
Do I look like an old man to you? You're not even trying!
Okay then. Witchy McWitcherton.
Interesting. Well, if I had to rank it against 1,000 other nicknames, I'd probably put it at number 1,011. A nickname needs to have charm. It needs to leave a lasting impression.
Sure then. Hattie.
Now you're just saying what you see!
Bookskirt.
That's not any better either!
Ms. Creepy Eyes.
That's just an insult! Look, no nicknames based on what you see, and especially no slandering!
Lil Miss Witch who smiles around you but stabs you in the back when you're not looking.
Hey, that's personal information!
Look, I told you. I'm not good at coming up with nicknames.
Forget it! I should have known this wouldn't work!
Yeah, I didn't think it would work, Magilu. Although their conversation was quite funny. Anyway, let's have a look at another skit here. Octopus Ink Pasta?
Eisen, what happened to those octopuses?
Dial and Kurogane took them to the kitchen. They said they were going to make dinner for Kamoana.
They're going to feed demons to her?
A therion needs malevolence to survive.
That's why they carried them off alive.
What do they plan on making?
Octopus ink pasta with takoyaki and fried octopus on the side, and Hellavesian octopus carpaccio.
Do they have a takoyaki pan here at the prison?
Kurogane hammered one out with some iron, along with a large pot for the pasta.
Still looking like that? Takoyaki would hit the spot right about now, though.
Octopus ink pasta, huh?
Like squids, octopuses release ink as a defensive mechanism, but theirs is made of different stuff and is used in other ways. Squid ink is stickier and acts like a decoy, but octopus ink spreads out like a cloud of smoke. But squid ink has 30 times the savory flavor, so octopus ink isn't used in pasta all that often.
Luffy told me the same thing. He said that's why octopus ink pasta isn't very good.
Luffy said that?
Yeah, so I ended up not making it for him. But I wonder... I guess it doesn't matter, since I can't taste it now.
I'll taste it for you then. So make me some octopus ink pasta sometime, all right?
All right. And I'll be sure to make some that doesn't come from demons.
Oh, that was sweet. Oh, I'm glad that things are going well between them as well. Anyway, we have yet another skit here. Who was the letter for?
Hey, who did Eisen send that letter and cooking pot to, anyway?
I don't want to think about it. That walloping still stings.
You've got to be curious, though, right?
Maybe.
It was serious stuff. Whoever it is must be important to him. A lover, maybe.
Eisen's lover.
A child wouldn't be happy with that cooking pot, and a man wouldn't want it wrapped up so pretty. A young woman with Eisen's tastes, then. He'd be bound to fall for a miraculous match like that, right?
I don't know. I bet she's that girl with the yellow umbrella.
You really have a thing for her, don't you?
I do not. That's not what I mean.
Then pray tell, what do you mean?
Huh?
Eavesdropping, Eleanor? How unseemingly rude of you. Besides, Luffy said is free to like whomever he chooses.
You're one to talk about eavesdropping, Moggy Lou. Anyway, it's just that the sunflower design on the wrapping reminded me of her.
Now that you mention it, but does it really matter? He has someone to write to in any case.
True. I can't help but feel a bit envious.
What a nice way of summing it up, Velvet. So you were eavesdropping too, then?
Everyone was eavesdropping. They all want to know. It's the topic of the day, I guess. We have yet another skit here, Picky Eisen.
Say, what do you think about Eisen?
Oh, so that's the kind of guy you're into, hmm?
Huh. Not what I'd expect, but...
No! I just feel there's something different about him. The way he picks presents, the objects that catch his eye.
Oh, is that all? Boring.
No kidding. All men have some kind of particular interest, big or small.
I suppose that's true, but he seems a bit, shall we say, overly obsessive?
Now that you mention it, he does have a tendency to ramble on about various topics.
And it's not just the items he collects.
There's more to it?
Every weekend, he eats curry for dinner, and every time we go into port, he docks at the 3rd Bollard.
Come to think of it, I heard the galley crew complaining that he always needs his pasta cooked exactly the right way.
And when he needs a new outfit, he always goes to the same tailor and returns with identical clothes and boots. It all has to be exactly the same size and in exactly the same color. Turtle says he's very nitpicky.
Sounds like he's not so much picky as he is a pain in the ass.
But I do see a different side of him now. I thought pirates were all rough and filthy, but it seems they can be quite meticulous.
Not much of a reassessment.
To be fair, Eisen is kind of... He seems like the obsessive type, to be honest. We have another skit here! Two-headed coin!
It must not feel great only ever getting tails, I bet.
Nah, I don't really mind that much. It's way too late for me to start letting that bother me.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be nice to get heads at least once? Hell, I know I'd like to see that, and I bet Laphicet here does too.
Yeah, I do.
Right? That's why I've brought something a little special. Ta-da!
What's so special about that coin? It looks identical to the one Eisen already has.
The front side does, yes. But both sides of the coin are actually heads. I had Kurogane make it for me custom. If both sides are heads, then not even the Reaper's curse can stop it.
Well, yeah, but that's cheating. What's the point in getting heads if it's rigged that way?
It's not cheating. It's called effort and hard work.
How?
If you always work hard and never give up, you'll make your own way forward. All right, I'm in. I'll get that heads for you. What?
That crow just flew off with the coin!
Those birds are attracted to shiny objects, I suppose. Damn it! I can't even win against a crow.
Don't sweat it. I figured something like this might happen, so I had a backup ready. Go on, give it a shot. You'll show that curse who's boss this time.
All right, here goes.
I don't believe it! Now Prince Percival's griffin's gone and eaten the other coin right out of the air!
Are you kidding me?
Not to worry. I've got a spare backup. It's time to put that curse on notice.
Right. Here I go.
You gotta be kidding me. Reaper's curse or not, does it really have to go this far over a damn coin?
It's fine, really. I had a feeling it'd turn out like this.
Well, I sure didn't.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, things never really seem to go the way Eisen wants them to, but that's just the nature of the Reaper's Curse. Can't really cheat your way out of it. Anyway, let's go talk to Prince Percival, because he's standing over here for no reason. Hi. It's time to hunt, Grocky. The sky and sea here are your playground. Find something nice to impress Kamoana with. Okay. I guess that's a thing. He seems to really like hanging out with his bird. Don't blame him. Right, Grim, hi. You have something to say?
May I ask you a question?
What?
You're an Earth Moloch, yes? Why live on the sea when your kind sinks in water?
I live on the sea because I'm an Earth Moloch.
I'd be curious to hear more.
Ifrid used to go on about how we should accept what we were born with. But one time he joked about the idea of a pirate who couldn't swim, and he laughed and laughed. I wanted to clobber him right then and there, but it wouldn't have changed the fact that I can't swim. I didn't want some predestined elemental affinity to control who I was. Instead, I underwent tough training to overcome it.
Well, I guess that's one way to approach it. Did this training of yours bear any fruit?
Well, as soon as I stepped into a river, a big flood brought down a landslide from the mountains and swallowed me up. Then, when I tried going into a lake, the seaweed suddenly multiplied and tangled around my body, nearly drowning me. And then finally, when I tried jumping into the ocean, a huge whirlpool formed with me at its very center.
Huh. The Reaper's Curse at play?
As far as I'm concerned, my Earth affinity and my Reaper's Curse aren't much different, in that they've both shackled me since I came into being. This is about pushing and challenging the constraints I was born with.
So, did you eventually learn how to swim?
Pretty much, yeah. As long as I never let go of my portable life preserver.
Oh, huh.
Oh, Eisen, you try your best. It is really interesting, though, to hear about the elemental affinity stuff, especially with the fact that Eisen can't swim because he's an Earth Moloch, and he can't learn to swim because of his curse. That's really interesting to me, especially considering what it would mean in relation to a certain sequel game. Sequel game, not prequel game, but it came out before this one. Anyway, hi!
Hey, Eisen, is there, anything we can do about the Prince's hawk? Griffin, I mean. Every day, it goes out on these hunts or whatever, and brings back the weirdest stuff. It's making a real mess out of the deck.
Hawk's hunt? What's the big deal?
Well, yeah. At first it was bringing back good stuff like seaweed and fish, things we could cook with. Sure, I was glad for a while. But then it started to escalate. Now we're talking 150 kilo amber cants and 350 kilo killer swordfish that it's catching.
That's not a bad thing, is it? It just means more to eat.
It is when they're being dropped from the sky onto the deck. Especially those killer swordfish and razor-sharp bills. What if somebody gets run through by one?
Can't you just warn the prince that his bird needs to be more careful?
Yeah, we could, but he looks so happy watching his hawk, I'd hate to spoil it for him.
Yeah, the prince looks so happy whenever Griffin is flying free. He kept grinning and asking Grocky all nice-like if he wanted to fly some more.
Grocky?
That's what Kamoana kept calling Griffin. She says she came up with it by combining Griffin and Hawk.
This is probably the first time in the prince's life that he's tasted any freedom. His whole life, he's only done what duty dictated of him. Letting Griffin fly was his first free act. To the prince, Grocky's an extension of who he is.
So what are we going to do?
Nothing, really. It's not like it really hurt anybody.
But it's punctured some major holes on the deck!
I'm sure even the prince knows when to rein it in. Let him have a little fun. He deserves it.
I don't know about all that. I'd say the prince is letting his newfound freedom get the better of him. Hey, I was just up on deck and it looks like Griffin's caught an elephant tuna this time.
An elephant tuna? That's the really big tuna that can swallow a killer whale whole, right?
That almost sounds like a demon to me.
Yep, huge fish, gills like elephant ears. I saw it myself. From the looks of it, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a demon. It's crazy valuable. On a good day, it can fetch 20 million gold on the market. But there's something ominous about seeing it hovering in the air above the ship.
20 million gold? I take back everything I said. The Prince and Griffin can do whatever they want.
Did she say above the ship?
Oh, hell. Benwick, we need to stop Prince Percival.
Aye, aye, sir. Hey! Don't drop that on the deck! Are you listening to me?
Oh dear, that did not sound good, although the ship looks to be intact, actually. Oh well, that's a thing, I guess. Anyway, I don't think we have anything left to do here on Titania. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, let's head off then. Looking at that, we have a subquest over in the Vester Tunnels. I think we can go there, but hold on just a second. The skipper's letter is a forbidden subject among the crew. Best to leave it alone. And with that warning out of the way, we're ready to set sail. Alright, yeah, it looks like we can go to different ports now. So let's head off to Port Cadnix, and we can quickly go into the tunnels to go and do that side quest. Alright, we are here at Port Cadnix. We need to go to the Vester Tunnels, and I think it's a little ways into the Vester Tunnels that we'll actually get to the side quest. So I think I'll just skip to where I get there, so I'll see you in a minute. Ooh, cast chest! Nice! Can't believe I missed this one. It's not like I've got anything from it. Alright, we are outside Kurogane's workshop, or in Kurogane's workshop, and we're just gonna head in and have a look at the expedition, which returned, I guess.
Our scout ship has returned!
Oh, nice!
Well, well. Now here's a fine haul.
Great. Let's do this one Rangetsu style, guys.
Oh, that's awesome! Oh, we got some nice stuff.
It worked! Huge success!
That was adorable.
A new recipe! I've gotta try it!
Oh, it's the crispy stir-fried vegetables, made with tasty cabbage and other vegetables. Keeps the whole table quiet except for crunching. Lovely. I don't like cabbage, to be fair. Okay, looks like we have that. We still need to get 2 of the materials and 2 of the special items as well as the area, but yeah, we're doing pretty good actually. That was only our first dispatch.
Scout ship departing.
Nice. Anyway, let's keep going on into the workshop and grab this.
This must be Longdow's dust. The ingredient Vidal's Omega Elixir recipe calls for.
I can't believe you actually found it.
We have to go tell Vidal. Maybe he's been able to translate the rest of the list.
Yeah.
That would be good. Okay, let's grab this chest. This is mine now. Oh, actually, I haven't looked at my equipment in a little while. I probably should do that. Okay. I never actually came back in here and grabbed those items before. Okay, let's quickly have a look at the equipment. Alright, now that that's done, and we've warped back here, I think we're going to head to the next part of that side quest, which is in Renate. So that shouldn't take very long. We can just quickly go there by boat. Because luckily the trip isn't too long. Hi. Please take us to Renate. Elgato Caesar, colour to paint the soul. I'm a regular poet, aren't I? If you say so. Okay, Renate. We need to give Vidal the stuff. Because he knows what to do with the stuff, I suppose. Oh, we have something else here as well. Guess we should probably have a look at that too. Hi!
Did you guys hear? The search party that went to the Laban tunnel was wiped out by a demon.
Really? They were the ones out searching for Count Capelus, weren't they?
You mean the one who managed to get kidnapped? Despite everyone else at his manor, servants and children alike, getting killed? You'd think noblemen like that would have some decent exorcists among their personal guard.
Suppose he did. But I heard every blade there, sword and spear alike, was found chipped and cracked to hell.
What kind of demon could do that?
Who are the Capeluses?
They are one of the great noble lines, on par with Oscar's Dragonia family, and have served Midgand for generations.
People refer to them as the royal family's hidden dagger. Unlike me, you never hear good rumors about them. They say behind the royal family's glory lies blood and tears shed at the hand of the Capelus family.
But those are just rumors. Although I do know that in recent times, the Count had stood against the rise of the Abbey.
I couldn't care less about the whereabouts of some noble, but we should be careful of the demon that took out all those exorcists.
Yeah, it sounds like a worthy opponent.
Guess who Rokuro wants to fight? We'll do that at some point. We've not actually done the other part of his side quest yet, so it'd be best to wait a little bit for that. Hi! I wouldn't go to the Bad Tunnel. A nasty demon called the Beast of Blades wanders around there. Well, we'll make sure to stay away for now at the very least. Oh man. Okay. We are heading into Renede. Vidal, what up? We have brought you some stuff. There he is. Hi.
Wow! Is that Longdow's dust? That's one of the Omega Elixir ingredients! You found it! You really found it!
Yeah. It's proof your research is right.
Thanks! I've just managed to translate the description of the second ingredient. Here, take this and... Whoa.
What's wrong? Your face is red.
Hey, you're burning up.
It's fine. I'm pretty much always running a fever.
That makes it even worse. We need to get you home so you can rest up.
But I'm still translating the recipe.
You heard me.
All right. She's scary. Is she your sister or something, Laffy said?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
Oh, okay. Well, you seem to have a pretty complicated life.
Do you think he's always that sick?
Wouldn't surprise me. I was weak when I was a kid, too.
He's probably been like this since he was born. That must be why his parents named him Vidal. It means to live.
Huh. I never thought about that.
Luffy said is like that too. It means one who lives.
One who lives.
And he wants to be an explorer when he grows up. I feel sorry for him.
But if he drinks the Omega Elixir, I think he can get better. When he sets off on his adventures, will you let him aboard the Von Eltia, Eisen?
I suppose I could cut him a deal.
You'd charge him?
I'm a pirate, kid. Comes with the territory. But I promise you, I won't charge him too much.
I suppose that'll have to do.
One who lives. I did not know that Laphicette's name had meaning behind it.
Didn't mean much in the end. I poured my soul into getting him through, but he's still dead all the same. Hope. What a waste.
You really think it was pointless?
What else am I supposed to think? It won't bring him back.
Velvet. Oh, I feel so bad for her, and at the same time she's like, Velvet, it's been years. Although the entire point is that she's vengeful and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, at least we've done that. The next place we're supposed to go for that is up in the Fig Isle ice caps. We can't go back to Helavies yet, though, so it's kind of pointless. Guess we're not going there. When did it start raining? Has it been raining this entire time? I don't think it was raining before. Huh. Whatever, let's go and head on to Port Zexon where we can continue with the main story, because that would be good to get a start on that today. Radwick! Not to brag, but there are a few ships who can sail the open sea off Westgand. Alright, right. Port Zexon, take us there.
The boss has given me a message for you. Says there's some sort of nasty demon running around in the Eldina Plains, to the east of Logris. She thought it might be the one you're looking for.
Wasn't the Eastern Highway closed off from Logris?
That was only temporary. It's back open now. If you follow the road, you'll reach Stonebury Village. There you'll find one of ours who actually saw the demon. You want to know more? That'd be a good place to start.
Got it.
Hey, that's the same direction I sensed
Give Tabitha our thanks.
It's looking more and more like we're on the right track. We ought to go check out that Bloodwing story.
Then let's start by going to Stonebury.
Hey, Eisen, did I say something wrong back there?
No. I just didn't think we needed to give the Bloodwings any information for free.
Huh?
He means the Earth Pulse points, kid. We're the only ones who know about them.
But aren't we on the same side as the Bloodwings?
We're not enemies with them. But I wouldn't go so far as to call them our friends either.
That's just how it goes in the underworld. Things can change at the drop of a hat. A poison hat.
But how are they supposed to trust us if we don't show them trust in kind?
That messenger knew our faces, even though we'd never met. He was here waiting for us, even though we hadn't told anyone where we were going.
You're right.
We hardly know the first thing about them, and yet they seem to know every move we make.
They could easily sell us out if it struck their fancy.
They'll work with us as long as we're a useful ally in their resistance against the Abbey. But the more tricks we can keep up our sleeve, the better.
We've got each other's back, but only as long as we hold a knife up our sleeve. That's what counts as trust in the underworld.
That sounds terrible. But at least you can trust that Tabitha's cooking will be tasty.
Can't argue that.
I feel like Laphicet has a skewed image of trust in that he's just like, oh yeah, no, we might die. We might get stabbed in the back by these people. But at least their cooking tastes good. Anyway, we have yet another skit here, Eastern Midgard.
This is everyone's first time to Stonebury, right?
Why was it blocked off? Demons?
No, there was a great tornado on the Aldina Plains that swallowed up a whole merchant caravan. Hundreds gone in an instant.
The cooling of the climate is causing bouts of odd weather. Thunderstorms, heavy downpours, and the like.
Correct. The Abbey is keeping a tight guard on traffic through the affected areas.
If it's open now, that must mean the tornado is gone.
I wonder what sort of place it is.
It's quite lovely. In the vast forest to the east, you can find gemstones, and it's teeming with rare plants and insects. The locals trade only as much meat and hides as they need, and they live peaceful, quiet lives.
You sure know a lot about this place.
It's where the Norman he first fell in love with grew up.
Bien! Please don't embarrass me. Though we are apart from each other now, our hearts are still as one.
Immediately after you and I made our pact and set off, she fell in love with some macho Norman and moved away.
What? Why haven't I heard about this? How long have you known?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I found out during my long search for you. Or maybe it was right after we left. I remember leaving something in the village and going back to... Oh well, not like it matters.
It does matter!
There's no sense in crying over a fickle girl. Come, Stonebury awaits.
I feel like they did not need to give the end to that story, but okay. That's fine. The game can do what it wants to do with Bienvu. I just don't appreciate his existence that much. Anyway, let's head over then to, I think it's near the inn. There seems to be something over there. Hello, old man. How are you doing?
The Eastern Plain is finally open for travel. I hear that the people of Stonebury are alive and well. My husband and I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I wasn't worried about him at all.
He talks tough, but he was really worried. Oh, sorry you don't know who we're talking about. It's his apprentice.
What kind of apprentice?
My husband's an architect. Even the royal family and the Abbey commission his work. He's been at the docks here on a job. He just finished and we're about to return to Logris.
These people don't care about all that.
Why did your apprentice go to Stonebury?
He's young and talented, but a bit eccentric. He said he wanted to help create a new town, so he set off to the frontier.
A craftsman has to focus on his work. Creating a new town. Ha! He should know his place.
But my husband didn't disown him. That boy's fearlessness reminds me of my husband when he was young.
So you understand how he feels then?
I didn't say that. If he thinks he has the talent, he's free to do as he likes. But if he doesn't follow through with it to the end, I'll be done with him.
Did you hear that? He thinks the boy can do it. If you ever find yourself in Stonebury, go visit that boy's workshop.
Right, I'll do that.
Sorry about my husband. He can be a real grump.
Don't worry about it. I'm pretty used to people like that.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
If you want to try to do something, just go out there and do it. But if you don't try, you'll never taste failure. But you never taste success either. Why don't you try saying that to your apprentice? Yeah, probably better telling that to him and not to us. Anyway, is there anything in the... Ah, hello.
I'm so happy things have been peaceful around the capital. I can come to the harbor to shop without fear. I heard that those demons that made a mess of the palace have been wrecking towns all over, though. But Shepherd Artorius and the fine folks at the Abbey are on the job. I bet those demons are quaking in their britches.
Let's hope that's the case.
Of course it is. Lord Artorius is incredible. The demons have been mostly cleared from the area around the capital.
Your love for the Abbey and the Shepherd are great and all, but I'd keep it down. If you keep poking around the bushes, you might catch yourself a snake.
A snake?
There's a rage-crazed girl out there who hates the Abbey. She's a real viper, that one.
She sounds awful.
That's what I hear.
Who are you calling a viper?
Well, that was said with quite some venom. But anyway, serpents and liars who rebel against the Abbey will be washed away by the Shepherd's presence. That is until Velvet comes and gets rid of the Shepherd. Anyway, let's head out because we need to go to the plains east of the capital to Stonebury. Alright. It might be a bit of a run, so I might just meet you there.
I think I've finally gotten used to it.
Used to what?
Your powers. I think I've finally got a handle on them in a way that feels right.
That's good. Hopefully you won't faint anymore.
Yeah, and I'll keep learning too. I hope we can make this work out.
Yeah, definitely. Fingers crossed. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Hey! When you and Eleanor made your pact together, she gave you a true name, right? Was it a good one?
True name? What's that?
It's a special name in the ancient tongue given to a Moloch as a necessary step in forming a pact with a human. I gave Bienfu the name Fushicas. It means thing.
That's pretty messed up.
It's just my own little way of showing affection.
So what kind of name did you get, Laphicet? What's the matter? She didn't give you a really weird name like Magulu gave Bienfu, did she? If you're not happy with it, I can talk to Eleanor about it later. So go on and tell me...
I'm fine with it. And I can't tell you anyway.
Well, you don't have to get so worked up about it.
A true name is not something a Moloch just casually divulges to others. They carry a special meaning to us. Speaking it to anyone other than our Pact Keeper carries a special meaning. Between comrades, it means we trust them with our lives. In other cases, it's...
practically a confession of love!
You could have said something sooner, you know.
Laphicet's at a delicate age. You should be more careful in the future.
Oh, really? It's just another way of showing affection.
Oh my gosh, true names. Oh, I'm really happy that they went into a little bit more depth about them in this game. Oh man, true names. I mean, because we didn't hear that much about true names in Zestiria, we knew that they existed, we knew that the shepherd had to give one to his squires, but for the Seraphim, they already had their true names. I don't think they were like given to them by a human, which makes you think like, well, why? How did they get their true names? Like, did they get them given to them in like a ceremony from the Seraphim, or what? You know, I think that's really interesting. Please don't attack me. Please don't attack me. And also like that quote, that skit is always quoted when people think about Ciri and Micleo from Zestiria. Because obviously Ciri already knew Micleo's true name. I mean, they trust each other with their lives, so it's not really a surprise. Anyway, we are here in this little camp, but we couldn't get through it before, but looks like we can just go straight through now. Hi, Bloodwings, how you doing?
Whoa!
A dragon.
That's gotta be the demon Tabitha wanted us to know about.
It's flying free, but could it still be a therion?
I just felt an Earth Pulse point. It's that way, somewhere near the top of that mountain.
Let's check it out.
Oh dear! A dragon! Well, crap. It's the... Oh dear. Right, where am I going? I'm gonna get attacked by a tree, apparently. Right, let's not get attacked by a tree. Looks like I could just run around this area as we like now. I think we're just gonna head to... Apparently we're supposed to climb the Promising Mountain in search of the Earth Pulse Point. I can't speak. I've forgotten how to speak. Oh dear. Oh man. I will fight some of these new demons next time, just not today, I think. Because I really want to get on with this. Okay, looks like we have to go down this way. Wait, what's that near the top? Oh, it's the Gallows Lake Road, right. We're not going to the Gallows Lake Road. Oh my goodness, look at this place. There's so many weird stumps, I guess. Right, okay, hold on. I need to go down, I need to go down. There we go. I know where I'm going. This is fine. I've played this game before. Oh man. There's so many demons over here. Holy gee. Okay, let's get past you, thanks. Would rather not get caught by a demon, or 5. That'd be bad.
Yeah, I can really feel the Earth Pulse now. It's up above.
Guess we're in for some mountain climbing then.
I guess so. I mean, yeah, it was already telling us we were supposed to do that, so that's fine. Right. There is a save point here, though, so... Looks like we'll have to wait till next time to see just what the deal is with this dragon on the mountain. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please let me know down below what you thought of everything that happened in this episode here today. I know it wasn't like too much story progression. There was a lot of skits. There were a lot of skits. But I hope you enjoyed it regardless. I hope you have a great day, night, or whatever the time it is for you. And I will see you next time. We're running, we're running, we're running through the fields. We're running, we're running, we're running to Stonbury. Yeah, Stonbury, yeah, oh yeah. I'm getting chased. I'm getting chased by a bird. I don't want to get chased by a bird. It's kind of annoying. Why am I getting chased by a bird? Oh my god, stop chasing me. There is the capital in the distance. It's so magnificent. Oh my god, yeah. Ha! I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Oh no, I'm gonna get caught. Ah! I need to stop.